boys and girls, I'd like to tell you a story from the Bible. It's found in Luke chapter 15. It's about a fabulous father, and I want to introduce you to him right now. His name is Kind Father Joshua. He owns his own farm and works very hard. He has 2 sons that he's taught everything he knows. Consequently, he's very rich and has a beautiful farm. Let me introduce you to Reuben, his oldest son. He prides himself with doing everything right.
Yeah, I'm good.
The youngest son's name is Prodigal. He doesn't really like to work too much, but would rather have fun.
I like to have fun. Get off of me!
Oh, stop, boys.
Well, one day, Prodigal got sick and tired of working, and he went to his father and asked him for the portion of his inheritance. Hey, Pops, give me my share of the money.
Give me my share of the money.
So sadly, his father took out the money bags, counted out all the money that was his son's, and gave it to him. And Prodigal was happy. He soon left for a faraway country. And along the way, he made many new friends because he would throw big parties with wine, women, and noisy music. And he would buy them all kinds of presents. He'd give them money and iPods and DVD players. But soon, all his money is gone. And so were his friends. Hey, Prodigal said.
Hey!
Where did everyone go?
Where did everyone go?
I need some money.
I need some money.
So he started selling the only things he had. He got rid of his expensive robe. He sold his shoes and his headpiece until all he had left was the robe that covered his body. He went out looking for a job. There was a great famine in the land, so jobs were scarce, and the only thing he could come up with is working with the pigs in the field. So that was the lowest of all jobs. But he was so hungry, he wanted to even eat the slop that he was feeding the pigs. Now, no one helped him out at all. He was very lonely and sad. He said, I'm sad.
I'm sad.
Soon he came to his senses. My father has servants that eat better than me.
My father has servants that eat better than me.
Why don't I go back to my father and say,
Why don't I go back to my father and say,
I have sinned against heaven and you.
I have sinned against heaven and you.
I'm not worthy to be called your son.
I'm not worthy to be called your son.
Please let me be one of your servants.
Please let me be one of your servants.
So that's just what he did. He got up and he made the long journey back home. He walked and walked. And when he was still a far ways off, his father saw him, had compassion, ran to meet him. He picked him up and swung him around. And the son said, Father, Father, I have sinned against heaven and you.
Father, Father, I have sinned against heaven and you.
I'm no longer worthy to be called your son.
I'm no longer worthy to be called your son.
The father interrupted him and rose him to his feet. And he said, Servants,
Come, servants,
get my best robe and put on it.
best robe,
And get a ring for his finger.
and my best shoes.
And shoes for his feet. And let's have a party.
Let's have a party!
For my son was dead.
For my son was dead!
And is alive again.
And he's alive again!
He was lost.
He was lost!
But now is found.
But now is found.
But the older brother was not pleased. He was angry because he didn't think this was fair. And he became very jealous. But let's forget about him. Let's talk about this fabulous father. He had mercy and grace on his son. He forgave him when he asked. And not only that, he had grace on him. He put a robe, a ring, and shoes on him. Prodigal didn't deserve even to be forgiven, let alone all the gifts that his father had given him. No other religion in the world has these 2 concepts of grace and mercy. It's only because the Father's love is so great towards us that he sent his son to pay our debt so that we could spend eternity with God. God is ready and willing to forgive us if we just turn from our self-centeredness and ask him to come into our lives. He is full of grace and mercy. He's waiting. What a great Father. Have you asked God into your life and received his grace and mercy? He will make you a child of God and give you life with him forever.